People here?
Yep, I'm here.
Yes.
Cool.
Hey, what's up?
Andre, I need the BTS wallet. If you guys have one that you want me to send it to, or I'll send it to Dan's. I just wanted to let you know either way.
Yeah, sure.
But I would like to know where you guys want me to send it. Cool. I figure I probably got lost in the waterfall of Telegram.
Yeah, I'm gonna send it after the meeting.
I sometimes feel like I'm insane using Telegram.
You're not the only one.
Worst place to try to keep up with people.
Yep.
Like a group discussion's cool, but a PM is not a good place for Telegram.
Yep.
It's a very hostile place for PMs to exist.
All right. So I didn't prepare like an agenda, but it's the same thing as last week. So I want people to present their mock-ups ideas, and then we can go through the result of the questionnaire that we sent. Although we only have a few responses, I think we can go through it. But first, did anyone have anything to say on what they worked or anything during the past week?
Yeah, on my side, because we agreed that we're gonna have the questionnaire, I didn't do any progress because I really wanted to have like user feedback first.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, but I've worked on a mock-up, a little wireframe. I can present to you guys. So if you want to look at this right now, or want to wait, or
yeah, sure.
I did something with Photoshop. So and okay, just give me a second. I'm gonna share my my screen. Share. Okay, there you go. Okay. Okay, I work with is it okay like that, or I'll stay in PowerPoint like that?
Yeah,
it's gonna be easier. Okay, well the main my main target was to try to find how the platform could work in the background, not to propose what would be the content. So yeah, so I really target how we're gonna navigate through the platform. So right here, you can see a quick access toolbar. This could be a quick access to different websites or different contributors that can work with us. Like we said, we want to give them more views for participating with us to the educational platform. So yeah, so maybe this quick access toolbar could be copied and used on every website that are linked with us and working with us. So this could be a quick access to everywhere other website. So this could be like maybe it's in a different color, means maybe a different design that will tell to everyone that okay, this bootcamp, well, they got this quick access toolbar that represent from the educational platform. So that means they work with us. I know. So maybe something like that. Advertising banner. That was the goal. Not to put some advertise like Coca-Cola and everything. It's just to advertise the content of the content creators that are gonna put on the platform. Like I said, the main goal is try to give some vision to some views to the one that gonna contribute with us. So this section in green could be used for to link other websites. So and advertising banner. I'm gonna take an example. I published a new article. The article it's new. I've been liked, and so the article can pass in the advertising banner, so people can look at it, click on it, and quick access to it. So maybe at each 15 seconds, the image can change, and other news or something like that. After that, I was thinking about this could be the navigation section, like access to your account. When you click on it, you got access to another window where you got all the information and everything. Section tab could be all the categories like educational content review, something similar to Alting EOS, news content database, something like that. So everything could be there. And this here gonna be the section that's gonna be modifiable. Like all this gonna be static. At each time you load different content, only this here gonna change and give you the what you're looking for. And after here, we could put an information bar for like if I take the example for educational content review. I really like the way that the bootcamp did their little thumbnails. Like you got a little square, you got an info here, and maybe had here a content preview, like maybe not a screenshot, but a quick look of the website, how it looks like, and it gives you a preview of it. So here you're gonna have all the info about what is the product, who maybe a little image of the account who's created. So maybe it's me, it's my fake pictures. So Lenny created this thing, and you got maybe the titles and everything. So you get all the every thumbnail could be a course that will be reviewed, and this course that will have been reviewed, we could add comment, like you anyway. So yeah, so like when you click on it, the little information bar will pop up like this. You can see the people, the guy who posted, how many stars it got, maybe the description, and after that you can see like click here. When you click here or re-click on it, you access to this page. So here you're gonna have the project info, maybe title, project info, and description information, etc. And after that, here it could be the quick comment that people already did this course can leave. Here we're gonna have the same website preview here, and this will be the quick click link to access to the course. So when you get here, you can look at the project description. If it's something that interests you, you will see the rating and reviews. So rating 5-star or on the score of 100. We don't know it yet, but we will define it. And the review that you will be able to scroll down scroll down and to review. So yeah, so everything here could be done for a review, and here project info and general comments. After that, I know Vincent worked with news content database. We could work like with the section over on top of here that have all the filters that could filter the content. And here could be scrolled down, but all the content database that Vincent proposed last time. And another example could be like everything EOS, like having different box where getting started, you got every website, Block Explorer, can scroll down, everything. So that was basically how the platform, how I see it, how it could work, and how we can navigate through it. So maybe if anyone got a comment, would be appreciated.
Yeah, I think.
Did I spoke too fast or?
No, I just want to let everybody else talk before I go talking, because I will talk forever.
Yeah. Yeah. I already looked at what Lenny presented yesterday. So my personal opinion, like I need more like visuals. So what I need like to know what's going in the quick access toolbar and the section tab and stuff like that. But the whole architecture of the website that Lenny did, I think it's great. Just personally, I just need more flesh on it to be able to see how it's going to work and how it's going to look like. But I like the main idea, yeah, for sure.
So I have a couple questions, if you don't mind.
Yep.
To first go to slide 4.
Yep.
So when you have the portal information in there, I'm assuming that that's whenever you click on one of these boxes, right?
Yeah, exactly. You click on this box, this little toolbar you see here, extend. So you see all the information. And if you want access to the more info to this page, you will click on it, or you'll see in the description here, maybe if you want to read more, click here or something like that you get access to this.
Okay. So I'm just thinking here, obviously sometimes it's nice to have it so users have ways to get to the same place. So either way they choose, they don't bump up and go, oh, that one. One of my thoughts on number 4 was, what if there was like a question mark or something, or how you have the little hover overs and it tells you, you click on this for more information, and you can click on it and it'll like pull more information, or maybe even just say like right next to info, more information, and then you can click that and pull it out. Those are of course just like little user things. I love the structure of it, and I really like the idea of the advertising banner being able to potentially be pointing to content on the site, right? If that's what you're trying to do.
Well, that was the main idea, that to advertise the new content that has been posted on the platform, maybe in the last 24 hours and 38 hours, I don't know, but it could be something that advertise to solicitate people to click on it and to learn more about it.
I mean, it could cycle through other banners too, right? Like, so you could even have it where it will pop up like, this is the most active comment, or this is the content that has the most comments on it, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So yeah, okay.
On this page, I also have a small comment. Maybe a portal information could be like a pop-up. You click on content preview or info, and you will have a bigger pop-up like portal information to be not on the right side of the screen, maybe on the center, like a bigger maybe a bigger square with a little bit of more information than found in the thumbnails.
Yeah, or maybe you click on it and this box slide down and got more information, something like that. Yeah, I agree with you. It was an option, but did you just write something?
Yeah.
I guess that, I mean, it doesn't matter. Like, that's kind of a stylistic preference.
Yeah,
exactly.
Way. But one thing, just to make it clear, I think I messed up. You have info there. Probably just have a hover over saying, click on info to open that up. Make it simple. Real quick, the other ones, are these other versions as you see it for the landing page of it, or is this more of like you're walking us through all the
like this section, how I see it, maybe it will be called in the section tab educational content review. So all the content that would be posted there will be reviewed and marked up, so people would know which course is better than the other one. This section, it will be linked to this one. This section will be another section here, maybe news and content database that will be worked on, and maybe another thing like similar to all thing EOS in the section tab that you're gonna access to this kind of content. So at each time you're navigating through the website in here, the tabulation, only this section gonna change and gonna give you the info you're looking for, like maybe dashboard. You'll see the dashboard and everything.
The section will change. So you basically, so that was what you were saying. These are
so you keep everything up here static.
Yeah, gotcha. I like the flow. I like the idea. What filters? Okay, I see what where you're going with that too. And these would be, I guess, I like it because here's the thing. It could start out with something like maybe the first couple pages and then add the bigger ones later.
Yep.
So it seems like a pretty straightforward and nice idea. The question is, of course, we have the people from Patrios who are interested in leveraging what they're building for kind of version of this. I guess the question is will we have it as a centralized site and then move it over to something on blockchain at some point in time? That would be a conversation that I'd like to bring up, I guess, at some point in time. But this is, because if we do have blockchain-based stuff on here, we could even tokenize it. One of the things that we have actually from a lot of people in past questionnaires is
exactly. People want to tokenize, and they want a reward for posting something and creating content. And I totally agree with that. Normally, people don't work for free. If they work for free, it's because they want some visibility. They are building something. They're building their clients or something. Usually, no one gives something for free. So that's why I always thought that the platform should be tokenized. There should be an incentive behind this
And you have the advertising banner there, which is a big thing.
yeah.
Be even used for some of those things, right?
Yeah,
like
exactly.
so you could even have it where there's like 20 different advertisements, and 10 of them are from the community, 10 of them are from sponsors.
Oh yeah.
I don't know, that's what these are the things I'm thinking. And I like the layout. As I visualize it as something dark with like maybe opaque windows, like where getting started is and project directories, but with like a lighter text on it.
Yep.
I think it looks really, really nice with those big squares,
Yeah.
and having it so you can navigate it really quickly on the side is very nice. And it also means you can add new pages to it pretty easily as well if you ever want to, and it doesn't change the flow of the site. Yeah, man, I like it.
Sweet.
What do you guys think? So I shut up for a second and go on. Does anybody have anything that they'd like to see on it? Any input on it?
No. Well, yeah, but I can try to work on something to make it more visual for Vincent. I know Vincent is I'm more conceptual guy. I'm the architect, and he's the structural guy. We need to have a so maybe I can try to come just with some idea how it could look like, but maybe not final, just an image, just to show something. So
here's what I'm thinking. One, Vincent and I and Andre and everybody last week we were talking, and we kind of came to the conclusion we wouldn't do the mock-up competition that week.
Yeah.
We've got some feedback from the poll, but I would like to continue with the polls, as something we've got some feedback. It's not as much as we'd like, right? Like 9 or 10 people is enough to get information, but it's not enough for us to continue getting like a large data set. So I figure we continue with that poll, right? Longitudinal, make it a little bit more of a longitudinal thing. And we move forward, maybe doing these mock-up contests.
Yeah.
I'm hosting this stuff, and I'll let you guys participate in it with what you've already got. You can get rewarded from the stuff that I can offer you, which is I mean, it's we're in the early days of EOS, so not all the tools are available there. I have tools elsewhere that I can leverage too in EOS, right? But we will be able to build up all these tools over time. But I can leverage what I have now to reward the people who are participating. And then Andre and I and Dan had spoken yesterday about some things because they're working with EOS Nation on their website.
Yep.
And what we were discussing is they've got Karma, and Karma is literally like made to help people learn to spin up websites without having to spin up the back end servers and all that stuff. He's like all that stuff. It does a lot of that for them. And it basically is a great learning platform, and it tries to make it so it meets you in a middle ground for people to be able to build a fully functioning website. I bet Andre can probably give a better description than me, but what I was thinking when we were discussing yesterday was how we could have essentially endless hackathons on various things and continue iterating through various projects or products that would be necessary in the ecosystem, and this could be one of them. So we could literally have these mock-up competitions, grab the mock-ups that everybody likes the most for what the task is, and then go forward from there with a challenge to get it done. They're going to work on a version of it too, they said, and I'm going to reward them a little bit as a thank you, but they would do it for free. They've already told me. But I would like to reward all you guys with what I have. But they're willing to do that. And I think that might be the best way. And then because the cool thing is what we found from the past code sessions that we've had, we still have code available for those things, right? But if we were able to use Caramel for some of this stuff too, we might even be able to get new people even learning how to build some of it to participate. And let's face it, one of the best things we can do is have an army of very intelligent, like people who are very skilled in these things. So if we can reward them for learning this stuff and participating, we might find some people who become really good at it too in the process and help them. But like I said, I can talk forever, so probably should let Andre speak up a little bit about everything I just said and give his part of it, because he was a very active part of this discussion and has been since pretty close to the beginning.
Yeah, well, you were spot on, Fuzzy. I personally, I wouldn't have anything else to add. I'm honestly looking forward to the endless gaming, endless hackathon, because I think that's gonna bring a new level of value to what we do. So yeah, I'm looking forward to experimenting, to see even to see from the mock-ups competition to the coding competition and coding the real products. Yeah, but that's where I stand, let's say.
For the mock-up competition, do we gonna give some target, or it's gonna be free will and try to arrive to a product, something like that? Or?
So last session we had some pages, name pages written down. Am I right, Fuzzy? I know you've written it on the even on the EOSIO Telegram chat.
Yeah, we have it. It's just waiting for whenever we're gonna do that. We decided to hold off on it for a week to do the poll first, but given we have the ability and one of the superpowers to be flexible, so that's actually what we're doing now.
Yeah, and I think based on the things that we saw with the poll, I think it's great that we can share it and spread it all around. But I'm beginning, as you, Lenny, said previously, no one's gonna work for free at some point.
Yeah.
So I think we have to incentivize even the poll answer. So we're willing even to chip in there and also in the mock-up competition. So yeah.
Well, I'll say one thing. One of the cool things about what we do here with these competitions, we've done many competitions for things like art, tokens for tweets, and we've been doing them for years now, almost multiple years, well over a year, and have been doing it for quite some time. Now, the thing is, the participation is one of the hardest parts to get. Now, the cool thing going into this is that we will have 3 people who already have different mock-up versions to put on there, right? And the other cool thing is that we could even make it so it's not necessarily 1 week thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
We could make where this is a multi-week thing and we grab the winners each week and pool them together and then have a final competition with them. That's kind of what we actually do a lot of the time with our like logo challenges and stuff, right? And the cool thing also is that we have some people who are art people who are very big at this, so they start seeing what you guys do as far as the layouts. We might be able to do something where design, add flesh to the bones that we have from mock-up, and then we can go the next stage and then building something. We can go that route, but we already have. I guess the point is we already have 3 mock-ups already to be part of it, right? So once we post it, there's going to have that, and there's probably going to be other people because they see those who want to join in and participate. So I actually think this.
FOMO them.
Yeah, yeah. You know, I guess one other thing that I would think is I would like to find a way. Do you guys think that we could potentially, whoever wins the mock-up challenge, whoever wins the various stages, we like give them credits in the page somewhere saying they participate, and then we could even have a place where all the people who participated. Because let's face it, you know, when you see a mock-up and you look at this guy's mock-up and you're like, man, I can add these two things together and then take this out and make a better mock-up. Well, they still helped, right? So if we could even have something like that at the end, I think that kind of like is like a movie credits, but it allows us to do the endless hackathon, but like create new movies all the time and have new credits based on who wants to participate. But those are my thoughts, and like I said, I should be careful because that's what I do here. Is I'll throw them out at you guys until you want me to shut up. So I'll stop and I'll ask anybody what they think on this matter before I keep going.
Maybe even have a gallery of previous winners, like a carousel, previous competition, previous seniors, previous winners. Yeah.
Keep an archive of them too, like because let's face it, that's one of the best ways of good people who do good work. They want people to know that they did good work, right? They're proud of the work that they did, and they want more opportunities to do good work, especially if there are people out there needing them to do good work. They want those people to know about them. Right? So I think that's a very synergistic way of doing it, man. I like it. But I guess the next step will be going in that direction. So we'll go, what do you guys think? Do you think maybe 3 weeks or 3 different competitions for mock-ups and show them every week if there's any?
Sure. Yeah, sure. I think it's going to be a good idea. And also, should we present the 3 mock-ups just to show everyone like, oh, we're starting to work on something. Do you guys like that? Do you have something to present? And maybe that will motivate people to do it instead of like the first blank, the blank page. You know, people, when there's nothing, usually people try, not they don't want to participate, but they're like more hesitated to participate. Maybe if we show, oh, you got 3 mock-ups, give us a comment. Or you got any mock-ups that you want to add? So maybe we'll make participate the people more than just showing the competition. You know?
Well, you know, I've got a platform that we can leverage that has a lot of people who like to do this stuff on it. Like the nerds that I've collected over time who like to do stuff. And they're on that, and we can probably leverage it there. And it's a 2-week long post, so reward cycle there. So we could definitely post it there and see. Actually, we'll post it to multiple platforms.
Based on your past experience, Fuzzy, are these competitions capturing the attention of the participants, meaning having 2-3 weeks long?
Yeah, because tokens that they care about. Because I give tokens they care about. So they like not only that, but they also like if they're good at it, and some of them are good. They really. But then you find people who aren't very good at it. The cool thing is, I've even seen people who start out really crappy at it. And they start out just to get the tokens, but then they start realizing, wait, from doing that, I learned X, Y, and Z, and now the next time I'll make something that's not quite as crappy.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So yes, we do.
Good point.
We do get a lot of feedback from it. We'll see where we stand. I think that we're very good going in with 3 of them already to at least get a few others. And I guess we could probably go from there. And if we feel like we need to do another round, we can go from there. Probably the best way. Do you guys agree, or do you guys think?
So you're saying just to kickstart the competition starting today, and just put the mock-ups on a page on your blog post that you the week before showed. Okay.
Yeah, I'll just run one of those. I have a lot of people who've been doing them for me. these types of things for me for a long time. So I don't think there'll be any issues getting people to participate. Yeah. And of course, I will reward anybody who participates here, just like every other participant, will be in tokens that are directly on EOS. Just because we don't have the reps up, we don't have all those things ready that I can use them yet, right? But when those things are up and running, I'll be able to leverage those too. But until then, I have tools in other places that we can leverage. So I'll leverage those communities. Maybe we find some good talent in the process, people who want to participate in future ones, because let's face it, this stuff just snowballs if we're persistent. And we've got a good solid group of people here who are interested in this stuff, who are going to, and we have people who are going to join, maybe not every week, but people who are still doing other things in the space and want to do things with this. So yeah, I think this is going to be a good start, and I'm glad that we've got some insight from the poll. I think we'll continue with the poll, and then we move forward with the template, and then maybe go to the hackathon.
That would be a good idea to go to the hackathon with that. But yeah, I think we should continue with the questionnaire, and let's move forward with the contest, with the post that you prepared, Fuzzy. And each of us, let's just keep working on the ideas for mockups. And on my side, I really want to concentrate on the mockup idea for the all things EOS kind of page, and the news and content database that I did. So the mockup that I did with just written, I will put it really, really nice. So then Andre and other people can start working on it once we settled on the best idea with the contest and with what I did and everything. All right, so did you guys want to speak about anything else for today? I know it's a quick meeting, but I think we need to work more on the ideas and come with more flesh before moving forward.
Yeah, Vincent, I'll say one more thing, since apparently I don't stop. This is one of the things that I like. The EOS Detroit people have been awesome. They've been here every time. And these are the things that I used to do in the beginning of BitShares. And one of my friends from BitShares actually is one of the big people at EOS Detroit, one of the founders of it. So I very much trust him, and I just want to let you guys know I'm going to offer them the ability, if they want, to post this and other things that they're streaming to the Beyond Bitcoin archives where it started. So of course that would include this, and since they're doing this for us, and it makes life easier on me. I'm like, I want good people to be part of Beyond Bitcoin, and the people who are already doing it, they might as well be part of it. So I just wanted to offer that and let them know that it's there. And it's, of course, that's where all of it's started. So we've got all this content from EOS Education, and Depot's Education, of course, is part of that, right? So I feel like we're going beyond Bitcoin. We have all that content there leading up to, from the earliest days when Dan and I had 4 people in a meeting, on a server, kind of like we're doing here, right? That's what this is meant to archive, is the first blossom, and then the seeds being planted and growing, and all of the other ones blossom. Since Rob is always liking me talking about flowers, say he's one of the blossoms, and you guys can have content there if you want to archive. But with that said, I just appreciate all you guys doing what you're doing, because who else would be doing it if it weren't people who are crazy enough and cared about enough about this stuff, right?
Yeah, thanks, Fuzzy. I think our meetings are going to get really more exciting once we have something to work with, and some platform that we can just open and discuss. Oh, we should do that. We should do that. Fix that, and that will be a lot more exciting. yeah, for now we really got to work on the ideas and mock-ups. So
Yeah, it's the foundation we're doing that now. So it seems
yeah,
to be boring, but it's useful.
yes, I
Yeah,
agree.
it's the very beginnings. It's planting the seed. We don't see it sprouting yet, right? But it's going. I think this is when it starts to sprout. Actually, I think it's been starting to sprout when you guys have been producing mock-ups.
Yep.
All right, I'll shut up.
All right, so we'll do another meeting next week as usual, but let's have more mock-ups ideas, and hopefully can you post the contest like pretty soon, Fuzzy, so we can have some mock-up ideas coming in?
Yeah, and I'll let you guys know in the EOS Edu group.
Mhm.
As if you want, what I would recommend you doing is just posting in there. I have just the basic. It's gonna require a link and a picture, I think, the mock-up or pictures of the mock-up. Put them in there. I'll give you guys some directions, or I'll answer questions for you if you guys have anything that you don't understand about the post. But I'll post that link in the EOS Education group, and then you guys can PM me or we can discuss it in there.
All right. So I guess we'll end the meeting with that. Did anyone else have anything to add before we end the meeting? No, that's it. Okay.
Not for my part.
What?
Not for my part.
Okay, that's good. So we'll see you guys next week.
Okay.
Thanks, guys.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Thanks, everyone.